I might be one of those draws. Hi everyone, how are you today? I know that's cool. You can take this. No,
No, it's alright. This one.
There you go. I know how to charge it. Sorry. Oh, no, I need this one for reference pictures, maybe. Let me take this one and give me the short one.
I'll not reach you.
That one here. One day I won't be old enough to plug in a USB cable the first time without having to try or redo it. Right, I need my reference photo. So that one. We're now onto these ones. Okay. Let me just find my
Hi, I just wanted to take a minute to tell you. Hi! Okay, so one question I get asked by a lot of people when they find out I read tarot professionally and have done for as a full-time job for a long while is they're like, oh, I read tarot, or I do runes, or I do angel card readings. Like, how do you make a full-time living from that? How do you turn that into a business? And my answer is usually, how long do you have? Because I've been doing it a long time. It became a full-time income just over a decade ago. I've been reading professionally for 15 years and reading in general for longer than I care to remember. And I've now got to the point where that many people have asked me. I've put a course together. You can go and check out the course by going to learn.lilyoak.uk. It is a 12-week course with tasks. It's a whole kind of like, you know, if you're a reader, if you want to build a spiritual business or like a psychic business, it is we're going to put the foundations in place. We're going to put the building blocks in place right now. We're all going to do it together. And I've done it for a long time. I know all the pitfalls. I know the good ways to do things. I know, you know, there's a lot to it. And yeah, it's not a magic button. It's not like a get rich quick scheme. There's work involved in it. But I've put this together as all the essential information and a little bit of a fast forward to doing it the right way, knowing what you need to know, and going into the industry fully prepared, ready to create a successful business. So if you're one of the people that's asked me over the years, if this is something that you have been thinking about and are interested in, go to learn.lilyoak.uk and enroll. Is that the right word? Yeah, book your place on the course now, and I will see you there, and we'll all do good things together.
So we are doing more brown-headed nuthatcher pictures, illustrations. If you have seen my any of my social media recently, you will be aware I've done a few of these over the last couple of days. So yeah, so these are some smaller ones. These ones haven't made it onto social media yet. And there's the big one. Yeah, I need a few of these. Well, and I want a lot of different options for pictures of these birds for a project that I'm putting together at the moment. And yeah, it's taking a little bit of time to get it to the point I'm happy with, but yeah, this is always the slightly, I know you guys can't see a huge amount. This is always the slightly kind of boring bit. If any of the drone videos, because they do just take getting it all sketched out. Just one day I will learn how to scale correctly. This will stop being such an issue for me. There we go. And these are the fun little illustrations. In some ways, I like doing the bigger detailed ones a little more, because sometimes I think I put a little bit too much into these ones. But I think that is something that a lot of people who do any kind of art will kind of resonate with a little bit, knowing when to stop. Too big a leg. Look over there. That looks about right for a leg. Okay. Hello, Loki. Because of course it would not be a video without Loki making an appearance. Well, without one of the cats making an appearance. Okay. Okay. We're about ready to put some colour on this. I know when I've done, I know I haven't done many of these, but when I have done them in the past, lucky if you walk across this canvas. I've been working with watercolours, but we're working with aqua markers now because I just wanted to play with them, and I did the first couple of things in this project with them, and now I'm like, oh, now I need to use them for everything. So I guess we're learning how to get good with aqua markers, or if not good, you know, passable. Let's go with that. So where do we want to start with? So let's start by getting the pretty blue on. I am slightly exaggerating the colours on these little illustrations, just because they are indeed going to be illustrations. So having them be just a little bit more kind of colourful is good for the project that they're being used for. I want to use you. Are you a good brush? Let's see. Yes. So, I'm not using the aqua markers direct onto the page. I did a little bit on some of the bigger ones, but for this, it feels like it's too harsh for the for what we're using them for. So yeah. My brush end? No, my brush end. Not that it makes a huge amount of difference for this. Oh my God. So no, it won't turn off. I was having reference pictures on your phone. No. Go. Better. Hi. Yeah, it has been quite a while since I last streamed. I am getting back to it now. I've kind of like moved to Scotland. I moved north, and it's been a busy year. Well, it was June, end of June that I moved, and we moved fairly short notice. So yeah, it's been a lot. Good, but busy. Yes, very much run away up north. The initial plan was we were gonna start looking for a house and kind of start looking about nowish, but yeah, kind of the perfect property just kind of happened to come up. So we moved almost a whole year early, which was quite good. So, do a little bit more grey into it. Cool. I am in, well, kind of depends how well you know Scotland as to what part I'm hiding in. I mean, generally speaking, Bell's Hill, but if everyone's watching going, where's Bell's Hill? Near Motherwell, if you're still thinking, where's Motherwell? Like about half an hour from Glasgow. It's probably the easiest one. But yeah, I'm in North Lanarkshire. What am I doing next? Okay, I know where I'm going. Mm-hmm. What have I done? Come in. Oh, I'm gonna have to watch that. That'll be fine. If anyone is wondering, this is a clear water essentially on this brush, just so that when I put the ink in it, it's not going on to dry paper. Yeah, the entire, it's weird, until like I moved up here I didn't realize the entire central belt is kind of like very, very well connected to all the other different parts of the central belt, so getting around is it's fairly easy. It's quite good, because I don't get back down to see people enough, probably as much as I should, but Tiny does a lot of jumping back up and down to visit friends and stuff, because the youngest of the children came with me. The eldest was already quite well established and had everything together in Newcastle, so he is still there. It is it's quite funny, because I realised that this is the furthest I've ever lived from the Scottish border. I'm not sure where Tiny thought, like, where Glasgow was in relation to the border before we moved up. But when we were driving up, she was in the back of the car when we went to pick her, because I came up about a month ahead of her. And we're in the car, and we were like, oh, we're only about 20 minutes away from home, and she's like, oh, so are we in Scotland yet? I was like, we've been in Scotland for the last like 100 miles. I was like, yeah, no, we're a good way from the border at this point. Tiny, bless her. Is not pursuing geography at university, you'll be happy to know. Oh, that's a lot of water. Okay, this one will be a little bit more freeform. That's okay. And we need a lot of water on this bit around here. Okay. I'm going to let that dry just a second. I've gone a little overboard with the water. I just picked up the right brown. Yes, I have. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna go carefully with this. Oh, that's not near enough brown. Okay. I knew I was going to do this. Okay, we're just going to take some of this water back off. There we go. Now it's gone. There we go. It's a quite long tail feathers. Yep. We may have to rein them in a little bit. Dry brush. Okay. Okay, that's not terrible. It's not terrible. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I looked away. I looked away for 2 seconds. You asked when the time changed. I mean, London does often feel like a completely different planet, but still. And I'm also guessing you were slightly older than 17. Yeah, kind of, pretty much. Just also my fiance lives up here, so that was my job is essentially messing around doing this a lot, and his is slightly more sensible. So the whole where we gonna move to, where we gonna live question was answered fairly swiftly with the place where you have to be, and also having a tiny who is approaching age of let's go to university. Yeah, the decision to move up here at that point became
slightly easier. Bless her. But yeah. Yes, I got where's camera? Oh, focus. Focus. I might even move it down. But yes, Christmas. We got engaged. And we are getting married in January. We have just booked the wedding, although I probably should have figured out where the hell my decree absolute from the kids' dads was first. But I'm sure it'll be fine. We'll get it all sorted. But yeah, we are indeed. We have the wedding booked for January 12th. We will probably put out some live streams for you to see, because literally nobody's coming, because we looked at how much weddings cost and went, yeah, let's go to Vegas and then go on an awesome holiday. So that's what we're doing. So we are indeed running off to Vegas. And yes, of course, Elvis is conducting the ceremony. We will be getting married in Vegas by Elvis. It'll be fun. I'm very much looking forward to it. Mainly because I don't have to organise anything. The problem with organising events for a living is when it comes to stuff like weddings, you get to it and you're just like, nah. Yeah, I support this. Getting married in Florida sounds like a good idea. We went with Vegas just because it is so easy to arrange, and also it's Vegas. Like Vegas wedding, that's the thing. So yeah, that's why we went with Vegas. But it's all booked. It's frighteningly easy to get married over there. I say frighteningly, it should really be that easy anywhere, I think. Although I'm sure not everyone would want an Elvis wedding. Being able to just, be like, oh, we just go to one place and they arrange everything. Just, it was good. I knew the color was going to run on this little nuthatch, but that's okay.
Actually, right, this one. See, this is kind of what we're doing. We're flying out, and then I think we've got a couple of days. I am booking it in advance just because my anxiety could never. So yeah, we are booking it in advance. So we've got the chapel booked, and we literally went for the everything package. So like, they're doing a video, they're doing with photos, they're sending a car. Elvis is there. I don't like. The biggest thing we're discussing at the moment is what 2 songs do we get Elvis to sing, which obviously, you know, the important conversations, the big things. I think that's enough on this little guy, you know. I don't think he needs a huge amount else. I do want to see if I can fade this out. But I think he's about where I want him to be. Isn't he? Can we? Where it is? If I've got a short brush, you might work. Oh, watch, this is where I mess it up. Can we? Oh yeah, we can kind of. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. I'm quite happy with him. Where he's at. Kitty little bird. I keep forgetting I've got the camera flipped. Focus! Better. But yeah, I'm going to do a couple more of this guy. Because like I say, I've got these ones were done yesterday. Like I say, I messed up the eye on this one, but these 2 are probably going to be in final project. This one definitely is, and this is another aqua markers one I did, which will be in the project as like background scenery. But yeah, so this guy is our main character, so we need to do lots of him. What else do I have? I've done that one. Oh, I quite like that. Oh, this might take a little bit of. No, we can draw this. We can totally draw this. And if we can't, it's fine. Just won't use this one. Okay. Yeah.
Hi, I just wanted to take a minute to tell you about Tea Time Bookshop. They provide probably the best value book subscription boxes available that I've found. They're based in the UK. I pay just under £10 a month to have a pre-loved mystery book sent to me every month. It comes in a really cool little eco-friendly parcel every month. They plant a tree for every subscription. They send hot chocolate and biscuits and cute little bookmarks. This is the book I'm reading at the moment. And yeah, it's just all around a really good subscription service. If you would like to check them out, you can do so via visiting teatime.lilyoak.uk. You will also get a little discount for doing that. Or you can Google them and find Tea Time Bookshop, and if you enter Lily Oak, all in capitals, all one word, into the discount box when you get to checkout, you will also get a little discount. So yeah, go and check them out. Thoroughly recommend them. My favourite thing to get in the post every month.
Right. This one is going to take just a little bit more. Okay, no, you can. That seems about right. That corner's a bit sharp. Okay. I think it could have been a little more. There we go. That seems correct. Oh Lord, okay. That feels right. That feels right. Yeah, okay. That's okay. Just ignore me talking to myself, everyone. I'm just so. Is that bit too skinny? Should he be a bit more chunky? No, a little bit more chunky. Little bit more chunky bird. Okay. There we go. There you go. Wait, so we have this coming out here. Oh, that's almost perfect. Do feel a little bit smug when I get my scaling actually right. And it doesn't happen that often, so we're gonna I feel like this head needs to be bigger. It does need a bit bigger. Okay, wait there. So coming up. Coming down. Aha, that's better. Wait, no, goes that way. You can't quite see the other eye, but you know it's there. Okay. Okay. This seems to be where this needs to go. And this comes to okay. Okay, I think this actually looks like a bird. Okay. Okay. It's okay. We're back. Okay. Whew, okay. We're going to start by doing this backwards. See if I mess this up. I'm going to legitimately cry. Sure, it will be fine. Okay, so. Okay. Okay. Now let's colour it the way we normally do. So we're going to once again start with the blue. There's my teal. Okay, so let's just make sure I've got all the no, I had not. Woo! Make sure I got all the brown out of this. Good, good. Okay, so let's get the grey on. Okay, let's wash this first. Let's go medium grey. Let's go medium.
Hi. Okay, so one question I get asked by a lot of people when they find out I read tarot professionally and have done for as a full-time job for a long while, is they're like, oh, I read tarot, or I do runes, or I do angel card readings. Like, how do you make a full-time living from that? How do you turn that into a business? And my answer is usually, how long do you have? Because I've been doing it a long time. It became a full-time income just over a decade ago. I've been reading professionally for 15 years and reading in general for longer than I care to remember. And I've now got to the point where that many people have asked me. I've put a course together. You can go and check out the course by going to learn.lilyoak.uk. It is a 12-week course with tasks. It's a whole kind of like, if you're a reader, if you want to build a spiritual business or like a psychic business, it is we're going to put the foundations in place. We're going to put the building blocks in place right now. We're all going to do it together. And I've done it for a long time. I know all the pitfalls. I know the good ways to do things. I know, there's a lot to it. And yeah, it's not a magic button. It's not like a get rich quick scheme. There's work involved in it. But I've put this together as all the essential information and a little bit of a fast forward to doing it the right way, knowing what you need to know, and going into the industry fully prepared, ready to create a successful business. So if you're one of the people that's asked me over the years, if this is something that you have been thinking about and are interested in, go to learn.lilyoak.uk and enroll. Is that the right word? Yeah, book your place on the course now, and I will see you there, and we'll all do good things together.
No, wait there, let's just make sure this is clean. Oh, you I do run my own adverts. Yeah, Touchkin. To be fair, I think it's the best way to do it. I mean, I do have YouTube partnership, so I run ads on YouTube, but yeah, I can have my own ads, especially when they're for my courses. Now, this is where this might get just a tiny bit interesting. Okay. Okay, cool. Now I just need to add in. I know, where did I put in? I should really, every time I do streams where I put my own essentially my own ad marketing in it. People are like, "Oh, how'd you do that?" I feel like I need to get an affiliate shortcode for the company I run my streaming software through. Because it isn't well, it's kind of software, but yeah, the system that I use for it is fully hosted, so it's all online, so I can use it from on mobile and stuff as well. Although it's been a long time since I've run a live stream from a field. I have done it before, so like, yeah. Having it all on a mobile is vastly easier. See, now this is starting to bleed a little bit, but I feel like we can get away with it in watercolors. Yeah. Oh. I'm just gonna let this dry for a little bit before I start doing the outline of the pencil. And then I think, we will need this one. I think I might be done drawing this bird at that point. And I just need to do other types of birds and small little background shots. But yes, this is going to be a slightly longer illustration journey. It's going to take several days to get them all painted, and then probably a while else before we can start putting project together. Okay, so I want I'm quite given what this is or what the drawings are of. There is part of me that is like, one of the guys, some of the guys should be able to guess what the project is. So we shall see. I'm going to let this dry for a little bit before we go in with the fine liner. Dry little bit. Let's have another ad. Let's have another ad. While we wait for this.
Hi, I just wanted to take a minute to tell you about Tea Time Bookshop. they provide probably the best value book subscription boxes available that I've found. They're based in the UK. I pay just under £10 a month to have a pre-loved mystery book sent to me every month. It comes in a really cool little eco-friendly parcel every month. They plant a tree for every subscription. They send hot chocolate and biscuits and cute little bookmarks. This is the book I'm reading at the moment. And yeah, it's just all around a really good subscription service. If you would like to check them out, you can do so via visiting teatime.lilyoak.uk. You will also get a little discount for doing that. Or you can Google them and find Tea Time Bookshop, and if you enter Lily Oak, all in capitals, all one word, into the discount box when you get to checkout, you will also get a little discount. So yeah, go and check them out. Thoroughly recommend them. My favourite thing to get in the post every month.
I really don't want to put. I'm really nervous about putting the fine liner on this one. It's still remotely damp, so we will let it dry a little bit more first. But yeah, I like this one. I like this one. The big one's really pretty. I like this a lot. But yeah, we're probably doing too many illustrations, but the idea is if I have very, very many of them, then I have more to pick from the final project. I think we need illustrations for, those 18 pages I worked out. And have I planned those 18 pages and decided what is going on each one? No, of course I have not. What I've done is just went, well, just draw loads of pictures and then see which ones I like. Okay, I think famous last words. Okay. No, that'll be good. Oof, maybe we went in a little hot. Okay, that's not too bad. I might have messed this up. That's okay. Having a plan is overrated, I agree. Okay, so. Okay. Yeah, I think I've messed this up. Have I messed it up? Oh, it's at that stage where I'm looking at it and I'm like, I don't know if I like it or not. I don't know if I like it or not. I think I need to leave the wings to dry more and then put a little bit more colouring into them. Maybe. I think I should have left it to dry for longer. I think it can take it, but I need to let the wings to dry more before I put more detail into them. Otherwise, it's just it's going to be too busy. Do I keep going? I know I'm going to keep going and possibly miss this. Now I think I need to leave it alone. Do I need? Yeah, now I need to leave it alone. Now I need to leave it alone. Think I've pulled it back. Yeah, I think that's now usable. Right. But yeah, it now needs to be left the hell alone. So in the brown-headed Natasha collection, we have those two we've done today. We have these three, which were done yesterday. This one, which was done the day before. But yes, I think it is now time to close the book, to leave them alone, and to call that a day, because it's I'm arted out at this point. So I'm going to say goodbye to everyone. Have my child coming through the door. Yes, it is. Hello, child.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Okay.
What are you doing?
A live stream
Alright. Where's Colin?
upstairs. See you soon. I will be back again.